What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Tyler Rodriguez here. So recently, in this past year, this is a video long overdue. It's about 7 months ago now, in May. I ran my first marathon. So I posted a vlog of one training day, which I'll put on the screen right now if you guys want to go check that out. But I realized that I never actually kind of reviewed the marathon, explained why I did it, like what I did with the 2,000 pull-ups, which I'll put that on the screen. You go see the 2,000 pull-ups. Somewhere around here. It was a great challenge. So I did the 2,000 pull-ups. I said kind of why I did that. So when I was done with that, a marathon, bro, like, let me just paint the picture, right? A marathon, I hate running more than anything in the world. I know I played soccer and all that. Man, I need a haircut. Played soccer and all that, but I hate running more than anything in the world. So I said, you know what? And it was the time of my life. It was my senior year. It was about February, you know. I just kind of was like coming off the pull-ups. I was like, I want to test myself. I want to test myself mentally, physically. You know, my dad ran 5 marathons. So I want to see, can I do one, you know? And I started training for the marathon. I didn't know, you know, there wasn't any marathons in May I could find. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to plan my own. So I literally planned my own marathon, my own route. I ran out May 25th, but I started training in like the first week of February. So it was an 18-week training plan. I found on like Nike Running Club, and I did it for like 17 weeks. So I would like combine weeks, run extra. So it was like this whole thing, bro. And like, when I tell you this, like the first couple weeks was so hard. Like I remember running 5 miles and being like, just like, what am I doing? Like literally, I would literally go out to run and like it'd be terrible. And because at that time I was kind of running to see like, oh, you know, people think I'm hard, like I'm running all these miles and I'm all this and all that, like. But at the end of the day I was like, bro, like, you really gonna go run all these miles and do all this? And this is what I told you guys too. You cannot care what people think. People think you're hard, people think you're weak. They're always gonna make fun of you. You go to the gym, you get strong, people say you're boring, all you do is go to the gym. You don't go to the gym, you're lazy. You go out, they say you're fun, but you know, you got no discipline, nothing. You stay in, you're boring. So it's like, whatever you do, you're wrong. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna run this marathon, and I'm gonna do it for me. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna feel this pain every time I run it. It's gonna get better, and I'm gonna do it for me and see what I can learn. So, you know, I used to go running in the winter months. I started, it was very hard, but I got easier, a little easier. By the time April, May was coming around, I was getting better, you know. And I was to the point where I was doing my long run, was like 5 miles. I'll come to the point where like April, you know, end of March, it's like 5 miles every day, no problem. And then I'm doing long runs every week. 10 miles, 11, 12, 13, 15, 20. I had some tough days. And this is because I was kind of working through, you know, some issues I was having at the time where it was like I couldn't focus. I was just constantly distracted by external factors, by my phone, by lust, by this, by that, by everything. And I was like, bro, just focus on the run, focus on your sleep, focus on your recovery. And what I loved about it is when I didn't focus, so like if there was a night where I lost focus and I gave in and I didn't sleep well, I didn't hydrate well, and I didn't eat well, I felt it the next day running. I felt the results and consequences of my errors when I was running, bro. And like, that's kind of what I loved. I was like, I know when I run, I'll be feel pain. I'll be like, you brought this upon yourself, you know. So it kind of sucked like that. Well, the dogs be going crazy. But yeah. So I used to go out running, and I would say, you know, I used to get bad shin splints within the first 3 miles. The first 3 miles my worst. And I would say, who are we running for today? Are we running for me, or are we running for somebody else? And I would tell myself, if you're running for somebody else, just spin the block, go back, you know. So I would be like, nah, we're doing it for me. I used to run, and I would get up, you know, to like 10 miles, and I would start to hurt, feel my rib, feel it everywhere. And what I would do is I would just list everything I was grateful for, bro. Like, I would say, I'm grateful I was born. I'm grateful I am alive. I'm grateful I'm still alive. I'm grateful I can breathe. Just go down the line and like everything. And by the time I was done with that, you know, it would take me like 20 minutes. And like, you know, maybe 10, 15 usually. And I would be done with that. I would be perfect. No pain. And that's really what it was about, bro. It wasn't actually about the marathon, because obviously I ran the marathon and I didn't get a medal. I was doing it on my own. It was about the training. It was about doing the thing I hate most every single day and doing it like I love it, you know? And saying, if I could do this, any obstacle in my way, I can figure it out going forward. I can get through it, you know? So that's what I did. And I learned a lot about resilience, about perseverance, about hard work, about discipline, about consistency. And I learned about failing, and reacting and recovering, and realizing that it doesn't matter, bro, how many times you fail. You only lose once you quit, you know? So I could have a bad run, I could prepare badly, I could give in to my old ways, or I could do what I know in my heart is wrong, what I know in my mind is wrong, you know? But when I say, you know, maybe I'll just, you know, take it easy today, or yeah, you know, I'll push it back, or I'll just do a half marathon, or I make these excuses up, that's quitting, that's failure. But when I would mess up and I say, you know what, I messed up, what can I learn from this? And now let me go do better the next time. It's taking that loss and turning it into a lesson, and ultimately turning it into a victory. And that's what the whole 18 weeks, 17 weeks was for me. And, you know, was I perfect the second I ran a marathon? No, it wasn't perfect, bro. I ran a marathon and I felt, you know, it was hard. It's really hard. And I wasn't like completely healed and perfect and the best human ever, but I learned a lot, and I brought that into my life, and continue to grow, and I continue to get better every day. But as for the marathon itself, it was kind of a disappointment, because when I ran out to do 20 miles, I did it in under 3 hours, and I was really proud of that, you know. It was a really good time for me. I did like 250, like I think 248 actually. So the day of my marathon, I was hoping like can we keep it under 320, keep it under 330, you know, maybe like a perfect world under 3. But this day, bro, my body shut down. It was 85 degrees hot, had my own water stations, and I ended up coming back in like just right around 5 hours. So it was a big disappointment, the actual marathon, which has a little sour taste in my mouth, something I want to get back, and I want to maybe run another one again, definitely like a real sanctioned one, so I can, you know, prove to myself that I am that, you know, 320, 330 runner, because I know I am. But it was just on the day, it didn't have it in me. But that day, man, so much grit, so much emotion, so much I overcame, and yeah, bro, it was fun, it was hard, but that's really why I did it, you know. And I think for you guys, like, there's an obstacle I know in your life where it's like, I hate this, I don't want it, but like, if you do it, what is the reward you're gonna get? For me, it was like, I hated running, but the reward I got was all these lessons, all these feelings of elevations, feelings of accomplishment, like running and just like being free, being at ease, and just feeling that, and knowing like I can take what I hate most in the world and love it, you know? And it was powerful, bro. And I would urge you guys to find like, what do you hate right now, and go attack it, do it like you love it. And just keep going, keep pushing, keep one foot in front of the other, and it's gonna get easier. So that's all I got for you guys. Just wanted to review my marathon, and got some big things coming up in the channel. Got a lot of looking back at 2024, looking forward to 2025 content. We got a lot of fun stuff coming right now. Got a haircut coming for me, hopefully soon. So yeah, man, I'm excited to be back in my element, being back consistent. I got some time on my hands, so that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, check out the videos on the screen here. We got the running vlog, got the latest video, YouTube things you gotta watch. Don't forget, check out the pull-ups as well, and I'll catch y'all later. Love y'all, stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay blessed. Peace.